it for Reynolds tenfold.
Now, Reynolds wasn't the best soldier. He, in fact, forgot to bring his sleeping bag to a field operation, which is the equivalent of pretty much killing yourself. But he had also lost a brother recently. It wasn't military related, but it was enough to set him up for failure.
Yet Dietch laughed and tortured him at every chance he got. 2 to 3 weeks into the field, and everybody was looking pretty gross. Most of us hadn't showered in any sense or had access to soap or anything. In fact, we'd only had a porta-john for about 1 of the 3 weeks that we were out there. We were feeling pretty disgusting, everybody was. We all had a thick layer of filth upon our bodies.
But somehow, even here, Reynolds stood out. They said that he was the most dirty, the most foul, and so Dietch picked his dumbest of his sergeants to do the cruelest of things. It was here that Reynolds was told to strip naked in front of everybody. He shook from both the cold and the humiliation. Reynolds was butt naked, sitting in a freezing cold lake, humiliated by his peers and his sergeant. Something in him changed during this emotional experience, and I'm not sure what it was, but he was broken.
I sat there waiting for others to say something, for somebody to say how fucking weird this was, but nobody said anything. And soon I found myself stricken with silence. I was terrified. Would they do this to me? I was filthy, I was dirty, and I was different just like him. I was terrified for myself when I should have been terrified for Reynolds.
The man who ordered it wasn't evil. He was a moron. His name was Brown, and he was as dumb as a sack of rocks. An inbred if there ever was one. And I'm not exaggerating for the sake of the story. I'm exaggerating because the guy really was pathetic. To this day, the name Reynolds fills me with grief, regret, and disturbing thoughts that I can never forget.
The other soldiers and I have never talked about it, but we all knew. It was the most deranged thing we'd ever seen, and we were too afraid to say anything.